one.
Cannon, Sloan, Grunder, Hamlin, Bowers, starters on the floor for the Railers. Three from the corner, didn't get very far out of the hands of Reed Littleford as Jermaine closed out. And you know when Jermaine closes out on a shot.
Yeah, you got to be a little quicker with the long arms of the law out there, number 34 in white. He's going to come and attack that ball if you don't have anything ready.
Saved in bounds on the turnover, Railers with it. Cannon over to Bowers, right side to Grunder. Grunder with 4 on the first half. Dump it down to Jermaine, wide open, goes up strong off the glass. Count it, and he is fouled.
Yeah.
If you could get about 2 or 3 of those every game from Jermaine, that would be great.
Huge, huge, and it really opened up. There wasn't a lot of help underneath. If we did lob it out to underneath to Jermaine, and a nice pass that time by Bowers, led him with the hand. Free throw good for Jermaine, and a big 3-point play to start the third quarter. But there wasn't help underneath, and Jermaine could grab that thing and go right up with it, got fouled, and took the contact. So as we started the game with Jermaine on a layup, we got one there.
Railers extend now to a 17-point advantage, 29-12. That foul was on Bennett, his second. He's their leading scorer so far tonight with 8. Trying to dribble through traffic. And we've got Bennett and Hamlin down on the floor. Alternating possession, going back to the Railers. So this first minute of the third quarter has been all about Jermaine.
Yeah, so far Jermaine going to the floor there for the jump ball, so you like to see the big man with the hustle on the floor, and then let's reward him on this end and give him another chance to score.
Grunder on the right side. Almost lost control of it, picked it back up to Sloan. Cannon now on the left side to Grunder, dump it down to Jermaine again. Jermaine strong off the glass, won't go down this time.
Yeah, but good position though, again, for Jermaine. Nice position there. That's a shot he's going to make most of the time.
3 on the way is up and good from Phillips. His first points, first 3 of the night for either team.
Yeah. And as big as the 3-point line is in any sport or any level now, it's hard to imagine that that's the first 3 made.
Isaiah with a nice drive down the lane, kicked it over to Jermaine. Jermaine went up for the shot, missed it, but he's fouled, and Jermaine will be at the line shooting 2 more.
15, Reed
Littleford picks up his third, second on the half for Charleston. Free throw no good for Jermaine.
Chase Staggs back in for the Trojan lineup. Jermaine Hamlin at the line for Lincoln, the second 2.
Jermaine with 9. His next point will give him a career high. And that free throw will do the trick.
Nice job on the free throws by Jermaine tonight as well.
Jermaine in double figures for the first time in his Lincoln career high of 10. Stolen away by Bowers. Railers up 30-15. Isaiah with the move down the lane with the left hand, and a travel is going to be called. And that looked good. That looked like 2 steps.
Yeah, it's one of those pretty common now Euro, what they call it, the Euro step, and Isaiah put that on as well, and I think the high school officials have seen a lot of that yet.
So after the turnover, 2 minutes gone by, tipped away, ball loose, into the hands of Titus Cannon. Railers up 15, Isaiah on the left side. Now back on top to Sloan. Tate with the crossover dribble in the lane, kicks back out to Grunder, and he's going to be called for steps. Another turnover by the Railers. Well, I know Christmas is the season for traveling, but it's an awful lot of it here.
Couple in a row now for the Railers. They're up to 11 turnovers. Charleston up to 15.
They don't look like they're in a hurry to get across the timeline. Finally break the stripe. Bounce down to Bennett. Bennett baseline. Left it short. Rebound comes down. Missed again. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Lincoln. Looks like Jermaine, the last one to get a hand on it, so it'll stay with the Trojans. Still looking to inbound. Kicks it out to Phillips. 30-15. And then a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers on the reach. Foul's going to go against Titus Cannon.
Number 1, Titus Cannon, his second.
Second on Cannon.
Team foul number 1 on the Railers this half. It's out of bounds, Charleston.
Driving right down the lane on the inbound. Blocked away by Hamlin. Picked up by Charleston, and then a foul's whistled on Grunder on the shot.
And a foul on 24, Ben Grunder. His first.
Caleb Hurst, the 6'4 sophomore at the line, shooting 2. First free throw is no good.
For the Trojans,
I think they've got the Lincoln free throw shooting. They're 2 of 7 so far tonight. That one goes down to make it 3 of 8. 30-16. Isaiah over to Grunder on the right side, back on top to Cannon.
You know, Jermaine's getting hammered underneath, and we've yet to see a foul from their guy. Yeah, I was going to say, the guy's blasting Jermaine about getting position, and Jermaine got 2 fouls in the first half about, you know, being too physical while posting up, but they got to take a look at the guy guarding Jermaine's blasting him before he even gets the ball.
Foul on Charleston, their 3rd team foul. Foul's on Bennett, that's his 3rd. After the miss on the 3 by Isaiah, Jermaine with the rebound. And then Jermaine was able to use his strength to just toss the guy to the ground. Foul on Charleston. Grunder back out and out of Bowers, drives in, kicks back out to Jermaine, an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Isaiah Bowers. That's his 2nd.
Fouls on Lincoln's 33, Isaiah Bowers, his 2nd, team foul number 3.
4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Lincoln 30, Charleston 16. Driving baseline, and that's going to be Steps. And I think what Staggs was going to do is he thought about shooting it.
Yeah.
And then here comes Jermaine.
Yeah.
So then he thought about passing it.
It's a good idea of not shooting it,
yes,
because would have been a blocked shot, although he may have knocked it out of bounds.
Grunder, corner 3, no good. Hamlin tried to get the rebound, kept alive to Bowers. Cannon on the right side, back out to Drew Bacon. Bacon in the contest again. Isaiah drives the right side of the line and lays it up and in.
Nice little curl play by the Railers, and Isaiah caught it about the top of the key and realized quickly that there wasn't going to be anybody there to stop him. And I think they're getting to be so worried about Jermaine and help siding on Jermaine that they forgot to help side on Bowers.
3 try by Phillips is no good. Rebound to Cannon. Isaiah's basket puts him in double figures with 10 as well. He and Jermaine lead the way so far tonight. Isaiah out to Grunder. Grunder back out to Bacon. Bacon hands back to Bowers. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Lincoln 32, Charleston 16. Driving down the lane, Cannon jumps it off to Jermaine. Jermaine lost control of it going up. And then a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers. And it looks like they got Titus with his 3rd foul, 4th on the team. Reminder of thanks for broadcast Railer basketball. Bright Idea Screen Printing, St. Clara's Manor, and the Lincoln Park District, all bringing you Railer basketball. Tate Sloan and Isaac Dewberry back in for the Railers. Phillips lost control of it, but Tate's going to be whistled for the foul. Maybe it's my old age, but it seems like a lot of the fouls tonight have been whatever happens, then there's a second or two delay, and then there's the call.
Yeah, inconsistent, and then I thought really touchy. You know, I mean, there's haven't haven't allowed the guys to play a lot, and I think some of that's been a little bit of the lullness in the game, but then we just haven't been able to get a rhythm with it.
Busher's three is no good. Bacon down with the rebound for the Railers. Gets it over to Dewberry. Dewberry hands back to Bowers. 2 minutes, already down to the 2-minute mark here in quarter number 3.
Surprised the Railers haven't been able to get a few more back doors tonight, Jeff. Even off their regular motion offense, they have been able to pressure the basketball outside a little bit.
Isaiah, 17-footer is good.
Isaiah Bowers.
Bowers comes in averaging just about 19 points a game. Got 12 tonight.
And then Phillips lost control of it on the sideline, so another turnover gives it back to the Railers. Minute and a half to go. Lincoln on top, 34-16. Isaiah in the lane. The little 10-footer rolled off, no good. Charleston the rebound up into the front court. Busher, crossover dribble, bounces it down to Hurst. Has it swatted away by Dewberry. It'll stay with the Trojans. You know, in a number of years, Isaac Dewberry may have one of the quicker first steps I've seen.
Yeah, quick off the floor. And he's kind of raw to the game too. He's just learning a little bit of how hard he can play and what kind of difference he can make.
3 try by Hurst, looking at the coach, trying to say that he thought he got fouled, and no whistle, so we play on. Minute to go. Grunder in the lane, lost control of it. It'll stay with the Railers. .58 seconds to go in the third. Gymnasium Ford Lincoln, Grimaldi Law Office, and Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital helping sponsor tonight's broadcast. Grunder getting held all over the place. Spin to the lane, up and good.
Yeah, Ben getting hammered too. I mean, they're just allowing sometimes the littlest things.
And then a steal.
And Sloan, great steal by Sloan, and then found some way to get that thing up on the bankboard with a guy trying to come over and block his shot, blocked it, and then and he got it up there and for the and one. So nice little 2 possessions there for the Railers, and a quick, what we hope is 5 points after Sloan makes his free throw.
Tate's first basket of the night. Defense into offense is his specialty. Free throw off the side of the rim, no good. Well, the Railers with a quick 8-0 run here during the later stages of the third quarter went right through the hands of Bonstetter. And so Charleston with another turnover.
Yeah, one guy trying to dribble through a 1-2-2 zone doesn't normally work out too well, and that's exactly what he tried to do.
Down to 20 seconds. Railers with the basketball, up 22. Isaiah dribbling around, hands to Sloan.
Like to get a back door here for somebody. Charleston playing pretty deep,
There it is. To Dewberry off the glass and good from Sloan. Down to 2 to 1. At the end of 3, it is Lincoln 40, Charleston 16. Back with the fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Fourth quarter of action underway. Railers up 24 at 40-16. And Isaiah with the steal. A quick turnover by Charleston. Bounce pass, nice to Dewberry with the left hand. And it's spun good.
Yeah, nice pass by Bowers and a nice take there by Isaac to get the easy layup. But a good job by Isaac, too, of running the floor.
3 from the corner up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Titus will let it go. 7.5 left in the contest. Lincoln up 42-16. Isaiah on the left side. Back on top to Bacon. Bacon thought about the three now to Sloan. Isaac drives by his guy quickly, lays it up. And
there's your quick first step.
Yeah, I mean,
he went right by his guy baseline, and I thought he had a chance of throwing that baby down, but he elected not to. Probably a good idea. He took off from a little far out, I think, maybe, but he was really, really close.
It was in his head. I just don't think his heart was in it.
It was in my head anyway, and I can't do it, so I was hoping he would try it.
44-16. Dewberry scored the Railers' last 6 points, and he's quickly at 9 for the night. And then Isaac had the steal, and he lost it. I think he was trying to get the outlet pass before he got it.
Yeah, he was ready to go score another couple points for the Railers before he actually grabbed onto the ball.
Charleston looking to inbound. Still looking. Gets it inside to Phillips. Phillips will bring the dribble out high. 6:40 left in the game. Phillips backs out near the timeline, watched by Cannon. Bennett driving baseline. Nice job by Bacon altering the shot. Dewberry saves it in, now to Bowers. Bowers behind the back dribble. 1-on-4. He'll bring it back out over to Bacon. Bacon drives by his guy, goes up, kicks back out to Titus.
Hit it.
Quickly to Tate. From the right side, 3. Left it short. Rebound to Charleston. Their first chance for transition points. They don't get it to go, but there's Busher with the layup. 44-18. 6 minutes to go. Bacon thought about the 3. Dewberry, Sloan, Bacon, Bowers, and Cannon. Isaiah drives baseline, throws up a wild shot. Dewberry with the rebound, puts it up and in.
Yeah, that's a man's rebound too underneath by Dewberry. Just basically took it away from one of the Trojans and put it right back up right underneath the basket. You like to see that if you're Coach Alexander. I think if there's one thing Isaac may lack a little bit is some of that aggressiveness, and that time he did not at all. 46-18. Right side to Phillips. Fires up a 3. That's going to be no good. Nice Bacon with another rebound. Yeah, nice box out by Bacon. And what a good job he's done on the Bacon. I don't even know if he's attempted a shot tonight, Bacon.
I don't think he has.
And but he's been excellent on the boards.
There he goes. And it's good. 4-3. Drew Bacon. Railers now up 49-18, then a foul called on Lincoln. When was the last time there was 5 minutes to go in the game and you said, and the Railers with their first 3 of the night?
I do remember, and I don't know when or what year, but I remember a game where we went without a 3.
Right.
I know we've talked about it before, and we were shocked then, and so it has happened before. But, yeah, it doesn't happen a lot with as many as we take and as many – another nice rebound by Bacon there. With as many plays as we have for 3s, that it doesn't happen very often.
49-18, Railers with the basketball. Dewberry. Bacon, backdoor to Titus. Titus kicks in the corner. Dewberry fires a 3 and hits.
Boy, you like it too, Isaac. Nice pass. It was a nice pass from Bacon to Cannon to the backdoor layup, and then Dewberry was set in the corner ready. He likes to shoot from the corner position, and he was ready to shoot there. It was a catch and release quick. He's got that nice high arc as a good shooter does, and that was able, again, another nice shot there by Dewberry.
52-18, 4:10 left in the contest. Halfway through, 4 minutes to go.
Dewberry with 14 tonight, so he's starting to get some nice. That's a charge. Yeah. Extra minutes.
Do we even have to tell you who took it?
Yeah, we've only got one guy that's going to do that, and that's the senior Drew Bacon. So Drew with the 3, just a couple possessions. He's got some big rebounds for the Railers. A nice night for Bacon as the freshman Dylan Singleton checks into the lineup. Wears number 13, his first varsity action, I believe.
It is.
Already a fan favorite, I can tell. haven't had that much applause all night. And
Boy, a long three from Drew Bacon. You think they heard us talking about the threes and decided that's all they're going to shoot now?
Yeah, or Drew hasn't attempted a shot yet, and now he's got 2 in the last 3 possessions. So the coaching staff over for Charleston-Fri, why hasn't this guy been shooting the whole game?
55, and they're probably going, I'm glad he hasn't been. 55-18, and another turnover on the over and back violation. Colton Holiday in, replacing Bacon.
For the Railers, number 30, Colton Holiday. Number 2,
Cameron Whiteman, the 6-foot sophomore in.
And number 4, Will
6'1"
Ewald.
sophomore Will Ewald into the lineup also.
20, Drayden Posgay.
And 6'2" sophomore Drayden Posgay into the lineup.
Charleston, number 4, Nathan Simpson. And number 20,
3:16 to go.
Shogalia.
So on the floor for the Railers, you've got Whiteman, Singleton, Posgay, Holiday, and Ewald.
A lot of the guys that do a lot of the damage in the sophomore game.
Singleton, top of the key, spins over to Posgay. Posgay, top of the key, hands off to Holiday. Colton at the elbow, down in the corner now to Singleton. Ewald back on top, Whiteman. Now Posgay. 55-18, Railers in control. Singleton looked to go baseline, tipped out of bounds.
For the Trojans, number 23, Cade Landris.
Well, I guess it'd be a good time to wish everybody a Merry Christmas from the WLCN 96.3 FM crew. I know this will be our last game before Christmas, but of course we'll have all the action for you from Collinsville as we'll head down, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock, something on Thursday, I guess. And
I'm just waiting to be told when to leave.
yeah, that's pack your bags, get the car fueled up.
Ewald, top of the key on the way for 3 is good. Well, the last 4 field goals the Railers have all been threes. And now it's 58-18. Ewald's first points as a varsity Railer. Jumper on the way for 3, no good by Charleston. Holiday big for the rebound. Minute 50 to go. Hand off to Holiday. Ewald, can he hit 2 in a row? Off, no good. Posgay, the rebound gets back to Holiday.
Yeah, Posgay is a guy that we like watching at that sophomore level. Does a good job of the dirty work underneath. There he gets something he does a lot in the sophomore game is those offensive rebound as Singleton gets to the middle of the lane and does a good job of using the shot fake, gets the guy up, and looks like he's going to be rewarded and going to the free throw line.
Minute and a half to go. Railers up 58-18. Singleton, the 5'8" freshman. Free throw on the way is up. Off, no good. He'll get another one. Caden Froby will check in, replacing Ewald.
Looks like Funk's going to come in for Cameron Whiteman, so Coach has gotten everybody in tonight.
Cleared the bench.
Yep.
This was always my favorite time of year, this one I got to play. Singleton's second free throw, no good. Sticking at 58-18, and then Charleston loses it. Right now, the Railers are on a 28-2 run.
Spread the margin a little bit with that kind of run.
That'll do it.
If you haven't, you were down a lot.
Yeah. Minute 15, Holiday drives the lane. Little finger roll goes down.
Nice move by Holiday on that side of the floor over by the Railer bench. And, a lefty likes to go middle with that left hand, and that's exactly what he did. Little finger roll over the front of the rim.
Minute to go, 60-18. Long 3 on the way. That's going to be no good. Rebound by Holiday. At this point, Charleston has been held to 6 as Singleton drives in with the layup.
First points for the freshman in his varsity career. 2 more than his dad ever got.
62-18. As I was saying, Charleston held to 6 points in the half. Rebound off the shot won't go down, but we'll have free throws upcoming for Charleston.
Regular foul number 34, Holiday. His second.
Colton's second, team 8th. Free throw on the way is up and good. Free throw by Zach Finley. Second one for Charleston. Good as well. 62-20. And with 25 seconds to go, that might be your final.
Yeah, I think Coach will put the clamps on the offense here and let this baby run out. The Railers going to improve to 8-2, 5-1 in league play, and take into Collinsville at that 4th place seeding and be ready to go hopefully down south.
Final seconds tick away on this one. A Railer victory. Final score, Lincoln 62, Charleston 20. Railers improves to 8-2 on the season, 5-1 in conference. Charleston falls to 3-7, 0-4 in the Apollo. Again, our final, Lincoln 62, Charleston 20. Back with the Josh Komnick, Brown Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic Center post-game show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Welcome back to the Josh Komnick, Ground Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic Center post-game show. Railers with the victory, 62-20. We're joined now by Lincoln coach Neil Alexander. And Coach, we were talking about the fact in the first half the Railers had a run of 20-4. In the second half, a run of 28-2. That makes it easy to come away with some victories.
Yeah, but I didn't think we played with a lot of emotion tonight, and the game is such emotional, and you need to practice playing every game with emotion, and that's why you have to do it in practice and everything, because it's a whole different thing when you want to try to pick it up a step. Usually you'll trip and kick the ball around, and bad things usually happen. So we really, doesn't matter who we play, and we want to play with a lot of emotion the same way every night.
Yeah, Coach, a lot of that kicking and passing the ball around to the wrong team or out of bounds and fumbling the ball, as you said, was a lot in that first half. 9 turnovers for the Railers in the first half, and it wasn't really the Charleston pressure, I don't think. I think, as you said, it was kind of a tough game to maybe get ready or get up for when you're probably expected to win and win pretty handily.
And that's just called playing to your level of your competition, and nothing against Charleston. They got young kids. They're working hard, a new coach, a new program. So they're going to get better, and their younger group is really, very competitive. So, there's a lot of good things that happened tonight. So, but we just have to play with emotion. If we don't play with emotion and we're playing in a regional or playing Springfield, Lanphier, or whatever, it wouldn't be very pretty. So that's what our goal is. Our goal is that end of the year tournament that we have called the state tournament, and we need to play consistently. So to make a run in the state tournament, you have to be a consistent basketball team. And if you're not during the year, there's more than likely you're not going to be in the regional tournament. So regional, sectional, and every step that you need to take to get to the finals. So, that's one of the things that we try to do and work on and everything. So, we'll get tested next week, and that's why we go play at Collinsville. That's why we play in a non-conference schedule that we're playing, and we're going to get tested. So we're going to find out here in about 6 days on how good we are.
Coach, you had 3 players in double figures tonight. Isaac Dewberry came off the bench and was a big lift with 14. Isaiah had 12. Jermaine Hamlin with 10, and he went back into the starting lineup tonight. and it seemed like there were points in the game where you really made an effort to get him involved with the basketball.
Yeah, and you can see we're going to spend some more time on post feeds. We're having trouble getting him the ball in the perfect spot. I mean, the reversals and the things that you try to do is drag the backside help out of there so you can go over the top. You know, he's 6'10", and very few people are going to be able to stop that, but the pass has got to be there where he can handle it. And you know, we talk about spoon feeding him, and you know, eventually he'll be able to catch tougher passes. But right now, you got to pretty much lay it out there for him and let him develop and let his hands, you know, get better as we go along. So we're spending every day just passing the ball with him, trying to get him to catch the ball. And you know, he's still a little puppy, trying to grow into that body.
Coach, you alluded to heading to Collinsville here in a couple of days, and your first opponent is who, and what can we expect from them?
Well, we play Hazelwood East out of St. Louis, and they're 7-1. We got no favors on the pairings that we drew, and they're 7-1. And they're young, but yet they're skilled. They want to push the ball. They want to run, and you know, they've got some shooters. It's got some depth on their shot. They got some size in the middle. They got husky kids. It'll be if we play with the emotion we played with tonight, I'm not sure we can come out on the right end of that. So that first game, as you all know, we want to win to stay in the main gym so we don't have to go to the back gym. But if you happen to win that one, then you turn around and probably play Quincy. Quincy beat Washington at Washington tonight, so I know they had a blowout. They lost a real bad one to Moline, I believe, by 30-some earlier in the year, but since then they've rattled off win after win after win. It's just the Quincy tradition, and you know, you have to play them in the tournament, and you'll have to beat a good team. So but it's good for us. You know, we need to see that type of physical play, how you know, quick people are, in the pressure that we're going to see. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to find out where we're at, and should be exciting.
Coach, you know, you talk about having to be ready at any given point. I mean, whether it's high school, I mean, you even look at college basketball this year. There are games that people look at the scores and watch the games, you know, whether it was this week with I think Fort Wayne went down to Indiana and beat them by 20, and then Wofford beat North Carolina. I mean, just the adage of any given day, it's very true, especially in basketball.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, you only need 5 guys, and on a given night you start throwing it in the ocean, and a lot of things can happen. So, you know, we may go down there and play a great game and get beat. We may go down there and play a bad game and still win, but who knows? But you got to play, and you strive for perfection, and that's what we try to do.
And what was it last year? I think the second game of the tournament, you only lost by 10 to Edwardsville, which was a very, very good Edwardsville team.
Yeah, you know, I thought we played them very well, and then after we played that game and got beat, I think we went home after that and tried to play 2 more. And again, we didn't play with emotion in those 2 games, and we lost to both Decatur, Eisenhower, and MacArthur.
So, Coach, what is the holiday schedule for the Railers? How do they get prepared and get ready to, you know, to kind of keep them involved with basketball and not let the holidays kind of seep in there and distract them?
It is a time for, you know, holidays and family and things, and you know, we consider ourselves a family, and you know, we'll practice tomorrow morning, so they'll have all day tomorrow, and sometimes Sunday. I don't like doing it the day before Christmas, but you can't go 2 days without practice and come back and practice 2 days and be ready to go compete at the level we want to. So we'll have an optional probably workout on Sunday where we come in and just run a little bit, shoot a little bit for about an hour. We come back Tuesday, practice Tuesday and Wednesday, and we're going to work out down at Collinsville on Thursday. Since we play at 1 o'clock, we'd have to work out here at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to work out down there. I think we got 11 o'clock gym time down there, so we'll go down and do our little shoot around at 11 and then turn around and play at 1 o'clock.
All right, Coach. Well, we will let you go after this one. Congratulations on the win, and as always, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you, your family, the Railer family, and I know we were talking, Josh and I were, about how even in February and March, there have been years where when the Railers come out with their red and green, opposing teams have been more than gracious with Merry Christmas wishes, but at least this time of year, it seems to match.
Yeah, no doubt. It's Christmas year-round in Lincoln.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and we will see you down in Collinsville Thursday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and going back to the green and things, I used to with Bushnell Prairie City. We had a school in our conference, and they were red and green, and I abused them. I was one of them guys that abused them, but boy, I've got here, and after 28 years, first of all, green's my favorite color now, and you throw red in there, and I think it's a very, very good combination.
Josh also mentioned that there were some other things that came from the crowd that weren't so gracious in holiday wishes when he was playing.
That always happened.
Yeah, well, they were good sports until the buzzer rang.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you, and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Right.
Have a safe holiday.
Railers win 62-20. We'll wrap it up here in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Headline Salon, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Lincoln College, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, St. Clair's Manor, Lincoln Park District, Grimaldi Law Office, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Lincoln Dare, Eaton Corporation, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, and by Four Corners Lube.